Hey everybody, Mike here at Penman's Gaming, back with part 3 of my Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth Let's Play. It's been a few weeks since the last episode of this, for which I apologise. But let's jump straight in with it, shall we? Last episode, I was trying to sneak into a grocery store, and I kept getting caught by the policeman. So let's see if we can get past that, shall we? Loading. Visit to the old town. From the start of your investigation in Innsmouth, you will have a permanent supply of morphine. A shot of morphine will temporarily suspend any movement, speed reduction, and arm wavering. Right, so, let's see if I can remember the controls. That was hold breath. That was crouch. B's crouch. We'd saved it there, and we were trying to get into the place around here, weren't we? So let's see if we can sneak our way back in again. I've repeatedly showed great incompetence on this part. See if he's around here. He's not. I can get in. I'm in. Shut the door. And then we can push this, if I remember correctly.
These shelves look light enough to push.
They do. So I'm playing this on the original Xbox, which I don't know if I mentioned before, but I'm using like a HDMI upscaler plugged into it. Which isn't too bad, to be honest. But at the same time... So last time... It doesn't show everything up. Last time we got caught out. Ah, that's what I was looking for last time, that. Right, yeah, as I said last episode, I found the stuff I needed to find, but then got caught because I couldn't figure out how to get out of the building. This time round, it shall be different.
Nope, nothing important here. A typewriter, invoices and receipts.
Nothing of interest.
The drawer is empty. The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian.
Yeah, we know all
There's
this.
a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Right, this is where we need to...
It looks like I need some sort of lifting
Alright, so I need to get to the menu somehow.
handle to get it open.
And we're done. First part of the puzzle sorted. Maybe. Get down. Down, down, down! Shit. Does that mean I'm dead? Oh, I wake up. But where? Have I been captured?
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Gee, thanks. Cheerful fella, isn't he? Right, so that's the pause menu, we got that. It's the black button for the standard menu. Don't know what the white button does yet. Arrow's pointing that way. Is that just this way up, maybe? What's this do? First aid kit. Okay. So we're stuck down here.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Okay. So for should mention, like I said, it's been a few weeks since I last played this game, so I apologise for that. But also since then I have been trialing out a few different things to try and improve the quality and change the quality of the videos I do, and just add a few little extras to them. So like a bit of a backdrop I tried on the pickups video I did, and it wasn't great, wasn't perfect, but I am, you know, still working on them. That includes this video. I'll be trying a couple of things for this, so you may see a change in quality and a change in the way things are done for these videos over the next few weeks. But once I get settled on how I want to do them, how I want to present them and stuff, and I'm happy with that, then that'll stabilise. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is expect some changes in the way the videos are presented. I'm quite fully decided on what that'll be yet. But at the same time, if things don't look quite right with these videos, then don't worry, that won't be a permanent thing. They will be changing to the better. Or I might just end up, if I can't decide on a better way to do stuff, just going back to the original way I was doing stuff to begin with. But anyway, that's enough ranting from me. Let's carry back on with this. We had a book, didn't we? My journal and other written documents. Okay, let's read the book. Coalition of General Evidence. Arkham Advertiser. Grocery store robbed. Manager missing. Thieves have robbed the First National grocery store in Innsmouth. Breaking down the door and forcing open the cash register. The newly appointed manager, Mr. Brian Bunham, has been missing since shortly before the robbery. This is a very disturbing turn of events, said Mr. Arthur Anderson, First National Regional Manager, from his Arkham office. This branch had only recently opened, and First National Grocery had high hopes for its success, given the general lack of modern stores and amenities in Innsmouth. The robbery is a definite setback, and more worrying still is the fact that the branch manager remains unaccounted for. Innsmouth authorities could not be reached for comment, because they're in on it. The Diary of Brian Burnham, sorry. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people were staying away because First National isn't local, but I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Come to that, I haven't seen the other stores open for business. This place is deader than dead. Still, it won't be long before I'm out of here. Before we're both out of here. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. Ooh. We'll bust open Old Man Waite's safe, take a car, and then it's New York City. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her it all. She found himself a girlfriend. He wanted to take with him. So apparently, we're stuck here, are we? Well, we'll see.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful. Nope, nothing of interest.
Wild cherry tonic. Okay. Is there a reason why you give me a ladder I can push?
The storage area is clutter-free and well organized.
Okay, so let's hope we made some progress. Anyway, as I was saying, before I started jabbering about the change of the videos, I'm using a HDMI upscaler for this, which isn't too bad. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's hard to make out certain details on the TV still, but it looks better than it did when I was using composite on the HD TV. So, holes in the wall.
I can feel the air through holes in the brickwork here. Nope, nothing of interest. The ladders and stairs have collapsed. I'll never get back up.
So we're not going back up. What about if I push that? Can I push it all the way through the bricks? Yes, look at that. I do seem to have an issue with... Let's jump.
The walls collapsed. It must have already been badly damaged on one side.
Let's jump. Okay, so I can't remember any of the controls. I do seem to have a really big issue with dark areas at the moment, though. I can't see a damn thing. In fact, I'll pause it and turn up the brightness of the TV, so I shall be back in a second. Let's not pause. Let's pause. Be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm back. I put the brightness back up on the TV, so hopefully that should help. Let's get back into it, shall we? Not really. Why not for me? I can see a skeleton there, look.
The cellar's filled with human remains.
Before we get out of here, I can hear his heart beating. You know, where he starts to freak out.
Various chemicals and apparatus for developing photographs.
Muscle crouching? No.
Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition. Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition.
Okay.
There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier line here, and they're dated 1846.
We'll take them and we'll give them a read, shall we? Sorry. That's the menu. Dipstick. Innsmouth Courier, 1846. Innsmouth. Patrician Arsted. Tales of Heathen Ceremonies by John Lawrence, editor. Obed Marsh, the head of the Innsmouth wealthy and influential Marsh family, now sits in the city jail accused of devil worship and other unspeakable practices. The whole community is left in a state of shock by the horrifying revelations that accompanied the arrest. Readers will no doubt be aware of the deep reservation expressed by the Courier's editorship and other decent citizens concerning the esoteric Order of Dragon, which was founded by Captain Marsh after his return from the South Seas and is said to be based upon a primitive religion he encountered among the uneducated natives of a certain distant Pacific islands. The captain's arrest seems to lend strength to those suspicions, and the full investigation is expected to unearth more. Okay, and not to mention a bit of casual racism there thrown in. Right.
It's not important. Nothing of interest.
It's not important. Don't get in trouble for being in here. What's happening? Watch out for ammo pickups. Ammo will always carry across the next chapter, but the quantity you can carry for each weapon is capped. The interface shows the total rounds you are carrying, including those in the gun. Right. So now all I need is a gun. I'll knock it out all
The old
print shop.
printing press appears to have been sabotaged. Nothing of interest here.
Without a gun. Show ammo without a gun. Need a weapon. Of course, I get the feeling I'm going to get into a bit of trouble soon. Yeah.
General notices. They're all dated 1846.
So we can assume that's when
Nothing of any real interest.
the whole printing press thing shut down. Some doors you encounter will be bolted on one side. Action the bolt to unlock or lock the door. Door bolts can come in useful when escaping from enemies. Okay. Yeah. Oh!
Holy shit!
Can we just ignore the dead lady for now? I think we should.
Nothing of interest here.
What, other than the dead body behind you?
Can't see anything of use. Nope, nothing important here.
We should go check on the dead body now.
Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
Oh no. That's going to be what's her name, isn't
Poor
it?
woman must have taken her own life.
I wouldn't be so sure. Now, bolted from that side. Oh, so that's... We're out.
Nope, nothing of interest.
So I think we should save it at this point.
It's not important.
Hello, Jack.
Jesus.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast.
You don't look like a local.
What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Yeah.
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from
Might be a
Arkham?
bit
Your
spooky.
boy's been quite busy.
What?
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's
Told
your
ya.
business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector.
Bollocks.
They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay, maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Of course he is. He's in a creepy ass town. Read the paper. Innsmouth robbery missing manager accused. In yesterday's edition we reported on a burglary at the recently opened First National grocery store in Innsmouth. The case took a new turn today as authorities in the town named Brian Burnham, store's manager, as a suspect in the case. Burnham has not been seen since the robbery and is thought to have left the area. It's a very straightforward case, said Chief Constable Andrew Martin in response to the inquiries by the advertiser. This young man simply robbed his employer and fled. I imagine he's out of the county now, if not the state. The Chief Constable dismissed concerns expressed by the First National Groceries Regional Manager, Mr. Arthur Anderson, that Burnham may have been kidnapped or injured. Calling shenanigans. Well, obviously I'm calling shenanigans, otherwise I wouldn't have much of a game. So we shall save it. There. Saving game. Please don't turn off your Xbox. It'd be cool if this gets like I put on the Xbox so that we can play back original Xbox games on the Xbox One. That would be cool. Enhanced. That's what I was looking for. Enhanced for Xbox One. I don't think they've done any original Xbox One's titles, have they? Not sure. Okay, so
It won't budge.
it won't budge. Just head back this way then, shall I? Before the policeman says, "Oi!" Ooh. We triggered something. I'm being watched.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
Want a bet? I'll follow this dude. He clearly knows something. What are you? Oh yeah.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
Well, screw you then. Where's that dude? Is that him? You. Hey. Talking
Where
to
is
you.
everybody? It's very quiet.
I can't be seen talking to you.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Just leave me be, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad?
Jack Walters.
He worked in the First National.
I can't be seen talking to you.
What about? Give you this. Oh, should I feel it?
It won't budge.
No, can't go in there.
It's the only building in Innsmouth that doesn't look like it's about to collapse.
Oh yeah, it was the Order of the Dragon or whatever it was that we saw on a previous episode. Where's that dude gone? Captain Smiley there. Sure, I've read that I could give that dude whiskey. Find him. Everyone looks exactly the same here. Grey and dull.
I'm looking for Brian
I
Burnham.
can't be seen talking to you.
What about you?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Stop your pestering with questions.
Alright, stuff here then. I don't particularly want to go back to the hotel. Because, screw that place, it's horrible. That dude has to have something to do with it. Why else would they say it? He's got no head.
It's seen better days.
Yep.
Something's coming. Anything fog like this is...
Who's talking? You? Did I try talking to you? Probably.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Stop pestering me, stranger.
Alright, fine.
It's just a trash can. Nothing of interest. The normal-looking folk of this town are terrified of something. They just won't talk to me.
Normal looking. So you can tell that they look weird. What if we go around here? I'm gonna have to go back to the hotel, aren't I? Sucks.
These posters are everywhere.
Hello.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
Who are you? The only female I've seen here so far.
Evening.
We made more progress.
The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Okay.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Right, so...
This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
What about you? Who are you there, mister?
Hello, Mackie.
Jack, swell to see you again. Any leads on the Burnham case?
No.
Nope. Did you know the lad at all?
Just pleasantries. Seemed a nice enough fella, if a little rough around the edges. Strange business, though. I'd never have figured him as a crook.
He's not,
The First
is he?
National
Clearly.
was a well-run store. A rare thing here in Innsmouth.
Two.
Okay, Mackie. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack. Be careful what you're doing. Very careful. Innsmouth's a dangerous place.
Here we get that.
Not everyone who visits here ends up leaving by the old bus route.
Thanks.
This Mackie character knows plenty, but I don't think grilling him for scraps of information is going to crack this case.
Okay. So what now then? Wanna go in the factory?
It won't open.
Apparently not.
A storage depot. It's shut.
Right, so... I mean, do I even need the hotel? If they're saying get out tonight... I still think I could do it with a gun. Gosh. I think someone is going to have a pop at me.
It won't open.
I mean, like I said, I played this years and years ago. And I remember like a really intense chase scene through a room over the rooftops, which I never seemed to get past when I was a kid. Not kid, younger. I've been a kid for a long time. But, let's see if we can get to that path. Ooh, drunken person. He might be the one I give the bottle to.
With a good wine piping, with a good wind piping early in the town.
That's the only bit I remember of the game was that chase scene. Somebody else might have actually got me there.
These are the joys
Nice.
of the noble and the brave, who live a life in the tempest strife, in the home of the mountain wave.
Hello.
And the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds its gong, and the whirlwinds battle out.
Beautiful.
Ha! Huh? Who's that there? Oh,
Hello.
can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zado, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen,
Zadok Allen.
You know a
What a
Brian
name.
Burnham?
just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed. What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon.
Take
They'd
on.
not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
Are we calling it dragon?
You just
Dagon.
bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Aha! We're in business, people. Not long, not too soon.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller.
Yeah.
It'll be a little something in gratitude that may help you in your search.
Is it a gun? Give me a gun. What's that? What do you give me? That it now.
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring in Ankrum and Lipswich.
Anchor 'em?
But old
Fuck 'em.
Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Mobid where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Okay.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's
We're
crowd
listening to a
out the
drunken
reef.
idiot.
Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail.
That's what we
And
read.
for weeks all
I think.
were quiet. Till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy of strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Apart from you, obviously.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
Oath of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
Really should get kind of caught up on my HP Lovecraft stuff.
You just asked old ways
me.
about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dark Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Okay. We're making progress, people. So what I'll do is, I think we will pause that there. And continue this in the next episode. Made a bit of progress, not too bad at all. Looks like we're getting deeper into the mystery. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a comment. If you've got any tips on where to go next, also that would be greatly appreciated. Please feel free to hit the thumbs up button, or even subscribe would be greatly appreciated, and hit the little bell to get notifications of new videos. I want to say a big thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.